Hey there everybody, this is DokterD and welcome back to the final episode of Mousecraft. We are at the final 10 levels, so let's go towards 71. Okay, let's see, we've got a bit of a long level over here with 1, 2 and 3 crystals and 1 bomb. Now, in order to collect this crystal, we have to blow up this electric brick, and the only way we can do that is with this bomb. So we are gonna have to use this bomb on these electric bricks in order to collect the crystal. What else do we have to do? Well, once our mice get over here, they're gonna drop down and we want them to survive. So we put down our jelly block down here. This way they'll survive. Now, what else do we have to do? Well, we want to collect this crystal. And again, we want to use our replaceable brick as much as possible. So if we put this one over here, at least one of our mice will be able to collect the crystal. Now, when it drops down, it will drop down into the water, which is fine. Can we use our replaceable brick in the water some way? Well, not really, because if we have one of our mice collect the crystal and drop down, and we put this one within the water in such a way that also the mice that are gonna go on the lower path should be able to go up the stairs out of the water. And the only way we are gonna do that is by putting it like this. But this way, the mouse on top, collecting this crystal, will drop on top of the replaceable brick and die. So this is not gonna work. If we want to do it like this, we need some way in order for our mice to go up and still have the one on top be able to drop in the water, like this. This way they will all be able to go out of the water safely. Now we can use our replaceable brick right here in order to go over this little area and collect the bomb. And we can also use our replaceable brick over here. Once we've collected the crystal, mouse will be here, and then we can go towards cheese. So all we have to do is still the first part of the level. Now our mice are gonna drop down right into the acid. Can we use our replaceable brick in order to prevent that? Well, not really. This way we are gonna destroy our replaceable bricks, and this way is not gonna cut it. So we are gonna have to use our final brick right here, and we can use a replaceable brick in order to at least create a bridge up to here for one of our mice. So if we do that, we can have the first one go up and have the other two go down. So now the first one can collect this crystal, drop down into the water safely, while the other two go down in the water as well. We collect the bomb. We use the bomb to blow up the electric brick. All of our mice will come down, grab the crystal, and once they turn around over here, we use our replaceable brick one final time, like this, and we scoot it in like this, and then our mice can get the cheese. So, next. Okay, we've got a crystal here, a bomb here, and a crystal over here. And a replaceable brick with one more bomb over here. Let's first get rid of the redoid. I said, get rid of the redoid. He's annoying. Now, let's see. We want to collect this bomb and also have our mice, not die on top of the electric brick. So, let's at least make it a little bit safe for them. Now, we collected this bomb and we are going to use it right away because in order to collect this crystal over here, we are going to have to blow up this electric brick. So, our mice will drop down, collect the crystal, and we can look at this part again. Now, obviously we want to collect this crystal up here as well. And in order to do that, we need one of our mice, or at least one of them, to go up and drop down here. And because we collect a bomb right here, we can do that. So we blow this one up, the jelly block will fall down. And let's just have our third mouse collect. Oh, I was a little bit too quick on that. Let's have these two go towards cheese. Have our third mouse go up this time. So, and then put it down like this. So we can go over, collect the crystal, drop down safely, and get towards cheese. 3, 2, next. Okay, we've got a crystal here, a crystal here, and a crystal here. Now obviously one of our mice has to at least go all the way over in order to collect this crystal. There is no way we are gonna have one of our mice go and grab this from down here. Now we also have a path down here because obviously there is a crystal over here. So we need to split up our mice again. And we also have an electric wall over here. Now since we don't have any bombs, what is the other way we get rid of electric walls? With some exploding bricks. This way, if we activate the exploding bricks, all of the electric bricks will blow up and the water will become safe again. Now we only have one more brick left, but that's not all. Notice that we have a replaceable brick over here, which we can grab. This way, this will drop into the acid and will also conveniently make a stairs up. But still we need a way to activate this exploding brick. So we want at least one of our mice, preferably the first one, to go up and activate the exploding bricks before the second and third mouse get over here and start touching the electric bricks. Now if we start right away, they will just drop down into the water. Well, we have a replaceable brick, of course. So we put it down here. So at least our first one will not drop into the water. And we use our final brick to create a stairs in order for our first mouse to go up. So we take this one away and we put it down like this, because this way he will cross over the electric brick and activate the exploding brick. And this will all explode before. Let's grab this one real quick before it explodes and pause real quick. These two will go into the water safely and he will drop also down to collect the crystal into the water. But we still need to put this one down here in order to create a stairs for these two, in order for him to be high enough to also collect the cheese. So he goes out of the water, grabs the cheese, and these two collect the final crystal and get to the cheese as well. Next. Okay. Let's see. 3 crystals. 1, 2, 3. And a bit of a maze-like puzzle over here. Let's see. Well, first of all, what do we have to do? Well, we have to blow up this brick over here in order to collect this crystal. And the only way we are going to do that, since we have no bombs, is via this exploding brick. Now, since we are going to work with an exploding brick, let's split up our mice again. Now with a replaceable brick. So, have one of them go up, and have the other two stay down here. This way, let's just put this one down here. He will activate the exploding bricks, drop down, go back, collect crystal, and once he goes back, we can have him go up, but he will just get towards the cheese and nothing more. So, we still have 2 more crystals to collect. Notice that I could put this brick over here. We have a little bit of a gap here, so our mice can go over and maybe collect these 2 crystals without touching the cheese. So, let's see how we can do that. First, we put it down here, in order for our mice to even start going up. Then we use it again, in order to go up even further. Now, once they are both up, we are gonna pause real quick, because now we need to think. We need to collect this crystal, but also go over the cheese in order to collect this crystal. Now, once our mice are up here, they are gonna drop down. So we at least need to put our jelly block down here. We have to do that. And now we still need a way to get over this area. Well, what we can do, for instance, is put our replaceable brick over the cheese and put our long brick over here. This way they will drop down onto here, go on top of the cheese, collect the crystal, go over, drop down and collect the crystal, and then we take this one away again in order for the cheese to be free. So they collected the crystal and now they're at the cheese. Alright, next. Okay, we've got 2 bombs to collect over here. We've got a pool of acid we need to cross, and we've got 2 crystals. Well, let's first start at the beginning. Our mice are gonna drop to their death, and we don't want that. So let's put our replaceable brick down here and have at least have our mice be safe. They collected the first bomb, and let's create a wall real quick and collect the second bomb. So now we can think. We need to build a bridge over the acid pool. Well, we've got 1 brick that'll survive within the acid and this one up here. So if we blow up this brick, this one will drop down, and if we put this one on top, we've got ourselves a bridge. Now, we want to collect this crystal. So if we put our replaceable brick down here for our mice to go up, they will drop down towards their death. So we put our jelly block down here. And once they are down here, we want to collect this crystal, so we need to blow up this brick. Pretty easy. So we put our replaceable brick over here. Our mice will go up, collect the crystal, go down, collect this one. And once they've done that, we need to make our final stairs up towards cheese, which we can use our replaceable brick again. Like this. And now they can get up and get the cheese. Alright, next. Okay, we've got a bomb here, and a bomb here, and 1, 2, 3 crystals. This one looks a little bit tricky, but trust me, once we go through it, you'll probably see the solution coming up real quick. Let's first go over this little wall over here and collect the first bomb. Now, once we've done that, we want to go up, and we can do that like putting this one down here and this one over here. Now once our mice get here, they will get stuck behind this wall, so we want to blow up this brick over here, and then we want to create a little bit of a bridge past this area over here. And the easiest way to do that and also collect the crystal is doing it like this. This way they will go up, collect the crystal, and start coming down. Let's look at this part. Well, again, we have a bomb at our disposal and the same kind of construction we've seen a lot of times before. So if you blow up this brick over here, this will all drop down into the acid, And then we just need to make our final stairs up towards cheese and the final crystal. So if we put this one down like this and turn this one around, we've got our final stairs to collect the crystal and the cheese. Just go through it step by step and then the solution will follow basically by itself, if you ask me. So, next! Now this is a tricky one. Let's see, we've got 3 crystals to collect and they are all not really all that conveniently placed. And we've also got some acid in the middle and only 4 bricks to do all this with. Now since we have replaceable bricks, we obviously want to switch these ones around really fast in order to do something with our mice to build something of a constructive bridge of some sorts. But first, let's make sure that at least 2 of our mice are at the cheese so they're out of the way, so we can just work with 1 mouse to begin with. But first, we need to cross this acid pool. We've got 1 brick that will survive within the acid pool, but it's not really gonna fill it up all the way. So we are gonna have to use the second brick as well in order to completely enclose the acid. Now the way we do this is key, because think about it. We wanna eventually build somewhat of a constructive stairs or tower in order for our mouse to go up all this way towards these 2 crystals. So we want to at least be a little bit high on this side. How do we do that? Well, by placing this one down here on the left, so we can put this one like this on the right. This way we at least have somewhat of a height advantage to start with. Okay, now let's first have 2 of our mice at least get to safety. This way this is a 3 space drop, and this way at least 2 of them can go over. So once 2 of them have passed, we take this one away. And we take this one away as well. And he can collect the first crystal. Now, let's start building. For instance, this way our mouse can at least go over here. And if we put our replaceable brick like this, we can at least collect the first crystal. So let's do that. He will go over. And we put it down like this. So this way he will collect the first crystal. Now here comes the tricky part, because we want to go up. And there isn't really a convenient way to go up with the bricks we have right now. But if we at least go as high as we can try and maybe do something funky with it. But not really like this, because we just killed our mouse. We finished the level, but not really the way we wanted to. So let's try that again, but in the other way around. We put these down like this, and these like this, but let's turn them around for now. Just for convenience sake. And oh, now I'm a little bit too fast, or too slow. So, can we save this? Yes, we can. We do this way. He will turn around. There we go. So, now he will collect this crystal. And we'll do this. So our mouse can go over. And we use this brick in order to go up. And see if we can do something with this way of building. For instance, if we put it down like this. And we go up as high as we can. Then we pause. We build a wall in order for our mouse to turn around. And once it does, we put this one down here, and now we can collect this crystal. That doesn't mean we're in the clear yet, because we also have to get down safely. If we just pull this one away, he will drop down to his death. So we do it a little bit safely, create a wall, and now we can drop down and get the cheese. Whew. That was a tough one. Alright, next. Okay, 3 crystals, 1, 2, and 3, and 2 bombs in order to blow up these electric bricks. Now this is a bit of an easy level because, well, obviously we want to collect these 2 bombs in order to blow up these 2 electric bricks, and we want at least one of our mouse to go up towards this crystal and one of them to go down to get these 2. So if you put our replaceable brick in between here, we can have, well, at least one of them go over here. Let's have them, 2 of them, to collect the bombs. And we'll take this one to drop down, and I was a little bit too late on that. Let's try that again. Have 2 of them go over towards the bomb, or just one of them, whatever. And now we've got the crystal and the 2 bombs. So, we use our bombs to blow up these electric bricks. So now we can collect the crystal. And once our mice get over here, we just use our replaceable brick, like this, in order for them to go towards cheese. And now we just have to get our final mouse over here. So we put it down like this. He will go up. And once he's up there, we create a bridge for him. He will collect the final crystal. And there we go. That was a bit of an easy one. So, 3-3. Next. Okay. 3 crystals to collect. 1, 2, 3. 1 bomb and exploding bricks. So, let's start with splitting up our mice with and crumbling brick. And let's see what happens. Well, we obviously want to activate this exploding brick in order to proceed with the level. We want to try and use our replaceable brick as much as possible, so this way we can collect the crystal, the bomb, and get our mouse back safely and not have it drop down in the acid. Now once we've done that, and we have our mouse over here, we pause real quick. Because now we have 1 bomb, and again, the same construction we've seen through the entirety of the game. So we take away our replaceable brick, and we blow up this one. So now this one will drop down to create the foundation of our bridge. And we put our final brick that'll survive within the acid down here. And now all of a sudden the level has become a lot easier, because now we are gonna have to collect this crystal and this one and just get towards the cheese. Now we are not gonna be able to go up here with our replaceable brick. We are gonna have to do that with our regular ones. But if we do that with just 1 mouse, these 2 will get stuck down here. So we first need to get these 2 over here. Now once they are, we can use our final brick like this in order to create some stairs. And once they go up here, since you have already put our replaceable brick as a wall over here, if not, they would just keep walking and drop down towards their death. So this way they will turn around, all 3 of them, and once they've done that, we put this down like this, and we have our bridge towards cheese. Okay, next, the final level. Let's see. Okay, we've got a crystal here with a lot of electric bricks. We've got a crystal over here, a redoid over here. And wouldn't you know, we've got a second replaceable brick next to the one we have up here. So let's grab that real quick, get rid of the redoid, and put it somewhere down here. For now. Now we've got a crystal over here, and one over here. So obviously we are gonna need to activate all these exploding bricks. And we have one open space over here to do so. So we want one of our mice to do this. So let's start by splitting up our mice. Like this. Now before we go over here, let's first see what we can do over here. For instance, we want to blow up all these electric bricks. And since we have only one bomb over here, we are not going to be able to use this one to blow up one of these exploding bricks. Instead, we have the same construction over here. So we use this bomb to blow up this brick in order for this one to drop down, to have our mice to be able to walk across this water safely. But what other way do we have to blow up these electric bricks? With exploding bricks, of course. So before our mouse goes over to the other area, let's block him off and have him turn around. Now, obviously we don't want our mouse to start walking on top of the exploding bricks because he'll die. So what we have to do is find a way for him to activate the exploding bricks but then also turn around. Like this. This way he will activate them, turn around, and be safe. But we did blow up our replaceable brick. So we need to do that a little bit more quickly. So let's go back one step. He has found that he can't go past. We put our replaceable brick down here. He is activated and turned around. So now we pause again to take our replaceable brick out, put it somewhere safe, and now all the electric bricks will be blown up. But we obviously want to collect the crystal and the bomb, so we put our wall back in order for our mouse to turn around again to collect the crystal and the bomb. This way we can use our bomb to blow this one up, and now we can get across the water safely. Now we don't want to go down here to the electric brick, we want to go up towards the crystal and the exploding bricks. So if we do that, we collect the second crystal, we go up and activate all of this. Our mouse will just run back towards safety, and for a little bit of timing's sake I will put a wall over here. This way he will go out of the water, timer will reset, and he will go back and collect this crystal. Otherwise he would just walk all the way over here and then turn around. So now that we've got the final crystal, all we have to do is get our mouse up towards the cheese. So let's have him come back up again and have him walk against our wall. Like that. Then we have him go back up again. And then once he's over here, we put this brick like this. And now we've got the stairs towards cheese. And now we can just do the same with these two. These two will go down, go over, go up these stairs, and we'll take this one away just for now. This way they will cross over, go up, and once they turn around, we put this one down like this, and they are at the cheese. And that's it. All 80 levels of Mousecraft. Now let's see what we did all of that for, shall we? What did we achieve? Alright, so we have Schrödinger. And we have a giant contraption over here. And what do we get out of it? A cup of coffee. Really? Really? Yeah. Anyway, that was Mousecraft. All 80 levels with explanation. I hope you found this useful. If not, meh, whatever. Anyway, I will see you guys back in something else I'll do. Anyway, see you then. Bye bye.